The story of David and Goliath, a tale of faith and courage. In ancient Israel, there was a time when the Israelites were at war with the Philistines. The Philistine army had a fearsome champion named Goliath, who stood over 9 feet tall. He wore a bronze helmet and full armor, and his spear was so large that its iron point alone weighed 15 pounds. Every day, Goliath would come forward and challenge the Israelites to send out a warrior to fight him, declaring that if the Israelite won, the Philistines would become their servants. But if Goliath won, the Israelites would serve the Philistines. His challenge struck fear into the hearts of the Israelite soldiers, and no one dared to face him. In a nearby town lived a young shepherd named David. He was the youngest of 8 brothers and spent his days tending his father's sheep. Though he was small in stature and not a soldier, David was brave and had a deep faith in God. One day, his father sent him to the battlefield to bring food to his brothers, who were part of the Israelite army. When David arrived at the battlefield, he heard Goliath's taunts and saw the fear in the eyes of the Israelite soldiers. David was angered by Goliath's defiance and said to King Saul, "Let no one lose heart on account of this Philistine. Your servant will go and fight him." King Saul was doubtful. "You are only a young man, and he has been a warrior from his youth," Saul said. But David insisted, "The Lord who rescued me from the paw of the lion and the paw of the bear will rescue me from the hand of this Philistine." With no other options, Saul agreed and dressed David in his own armor. But the armor was too heavy and cumbersome for David. He took it off and instead chose 5 smooth stones from a nearby stream, placing them in his shepherd's bag. Armed with his sling and his faith, David approached Goliath. As David walked toward the giant, Goliath looked at him with disdain. "Am I a dog that you come at me with sticks?" he roared. "Come here, and I'll give your flesh to the birds and the wild animals." David replied, "You come against me with sword and spear and javelin, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty. Today, the Lord will deliver you into my hands, and the whole world will know that there is a God in Israel." With that, David ran toward Goliath, reaching into his bag and taking out a stone. He slung it, and the stone struck Goliath on the forehead, sinking into it. Goliath fell face down on the ground, dead. The Philistines, seeing their champion defeated, turned and ran, and the Israelites pursued them, securing a great victory. The story of David and Goliath is a powerful reminder that with faith, courage, and determination, even the smallest and seemingly weakest among us can overcome the greatest challenges. If you enjoyed this story and don't mind, you can support our work by buying us a coffee via the link in our bio. Don't forget to subscribe and like our page to stay updated and help us continue making a positive impact.